So what is up, Africana fam? It's your girl Young Africana back at it again with another video, and this is day 4. We are starting off with now the ginger slash red, aka pepper dap. Okay, so today we're gonna be doing this Cajun spice type of look. If you want to see how I achieve this color and this cut, then keep on watching. Alright you guys, so we're going to start off with our Clairol Basic White Extra Strength Powder Lightener, and I'm going to use about 6 scoops of this inside of a big bucket. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and use my 30 volume developer from Clairol, and I'm going to dump the entire bottle inside as well too. And I'm going to use my hair whisk, and I'm going to whisk around both the powder and the developer around until I have a nice even consistency. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour some hot water as well too. It could be from the pipe, you guys, and just mix that around until you have a nice watery consistency with no lumps or clumps. Now I'm going to go ahead and dip my wig. This wig is from me, of course. I have my deep wave hair, and I have, I believe, all 18s in an 18-inch transparent 5x5 lace closure. So I'm just going to go ahead and just, dump the hair as if we're watercoloring it, but this is a bleach bath. I'm just going to brush the hair through just so it's nice and evenly coated with bleach. And I left this for about an hour, conditioned it with some silicone mix, and did this again for another hour. And this is how the hair came out. It came out to be like a nice golden honey brown. So now onto the watercoloring method. I'm going to go ahead and use my Kiss Temptation in the color Cinnamon. And I'm going to use an entire bottle of that. I'm going to mix it around just to make sure that there's no flying dye in the water, and I'm going to dip my hair inside until I get my desired color payoff. And I'm also going to add a bottle of the Kiss Temptation in the color Paprika as well. So I used both cinnamon and paprika, and I got my desired color like this. So I let the hair air dry, and this is how the hair is looking. I'm looking like Carrot Top, y'all. But right now I'm going to go ahead and part my bang area. I want to get as close to the back of the closure as possible, just because I want my bang area to be really thick. So I'm just carving out my bang area and just putting aside the rest of the hair. And yeah, I pretty much took almost the entire closure, just minus the perimeter parts to cover up the tracks, of course. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of flatten out my hair and then twist it around. I'm out of frame for this, but I'm cutting below my fingers where my fingers is located at. I twisted it once and then cut it. This is how I usually cut my bangs. And just as a side note, you want to make sure that if you're doing this type of look, if you want your bangs to be near your brows when you are curling it, cut right where your lip is. And yeah, So I cut right where my lip was. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing some face framing layers, y'all. So almost like a upside down U bang type of effect, y'all. Alright, so now I went ahead and just took it off and put it on the mannequin head. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just start taking vertical sections and then just, making my layers, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and take vertical sections of the hair, and then I'm gonna cut upwards just so that the ends are nice and blunt and thick and full, because we don't want our curls to be straggly. So I'm just gonna do this all around the hair, y'all. And this is gonna give you like that pineapple type effect, or the diva cut effect. I'm not really sure how to do the diva cut. I know there's more technique to it, but I'm just freestyling and it came out cute. So this is how I'm doing it, y'all. So again, just keep on taking vertical sections throughout your wig, comb it out. It doesn't have to be straight. And yeah, just cut those straggly ends. We're cutting anything dead in 2021, okay? Dead relationships, just dead everything, man. Dead ends, everything. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just not cut, but kind of, I guess, part out some of the back section, just because I noticed that the ends were a bit straggly. And then again, go ahead in vertical sections and then cut upwards. And you just want to hold the hair up to like a diagonal or pretty horizontal before you start cutting upwards. And overall, this is how it looks. You guys can see like the bottom looks a bit longer and the top is nice and layered. This is the effect that we were going for. Alright, now on to the curling. So I'm going to go ahead and just take some sections, and I'm going to brush out the hair because the hair is still in its natural state of being curly. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Cheese Silk Infusion heat protectant, and I'm going to just put that all around the hair before I curl. And the iron I'm going to be using to curl is my Remington wand. It's the 3/4 of an inch wand. I had this one for years. Like I had this since high school. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and curl it. And you just want to make sure that you're curling away from your face, and that's including the bangs too, y'all. So I'm going to be doing that throughout the entire thing. So enjoy me curling hair. I'm gonna shut up and let y'all watch, okay? For all my visual learners, because I know some people hate when people will be rambling, and I'm starting to do that, so let me not. Yeah, so just curl away from your face. You want to make sure you hold your curl. You do not want to let it drop, otherwise your curls will drop. So again, you curl. You let it sit for about 10 seconds in your hand, let it cool down, and then let it go. I'm going to be doing that throughout the entire hair, so stay tuned. And these are the finished results, y'all. It's giving Shirley Temple, was giving 70s, you know. Yeah, it's just giving, y'all. It's definitely giving. So I'm about to go ahead and put this on my head. All right, hurry up, let's clip. Okay, there we go. So I already put it on my head, have it nice in position. And now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just finger comb just the roots, y'all. And if you have an afro pick, even better. You're gonna go ahead and take your pick or your fingers, whatever you have, and just curl, comb out the roots only. The roots only. Do not curl or do not comb through the entire curl. You definitely want to keep those curls, or unless you want to go for the puffy look, then by all means. But for this look, I use my fingers and I stop at a certain point, and it kind of stops it yourself. Like you just kind of feel the resistance, like once you get into like the more curly part of your hair. And I'm just using the comb just to fluff out, especially the bang part. And you're just gonna keep on playing around with it until you get your desired look. And this is pretty much the finished results, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed day 4 of the full series, you guys. Stay tuned for day 5 tomorrow, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you liked this video as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.